Welcome to our deep dive into self-awareness and emotional intelligence, two essential skills for personal and professional growth. We often hear these terms, but what do they truly mean, and how can understanding them unlock a more authentic and empowered version of ourselves? Get ready for a journey of self-discovery. It's going to be powerful. Self-awareness. It's about looking inward even when it's uncomfortable and acknowledging our emotions, thoughts, and values. What are our strengths? Where do we stumble? Self-awareness isn't about judgment, it's about understanding. When we understand ourselves more deeply, we show up more authentically in the world. Imagine this. You're facing a tough choice. Self-awareness gives us the clarity to navigate these decisions not from a place of reactivity, but from a place of intention. We can move through the world with purpose, not just reacting, but consciously creating a life that reflects who we are at our core. How many times have you walked away from a conversation feeling unheard, misunderstood? When we understand our own emotions and thoughts, we can express them clearly and respectfully. Self-awareness is the bridge to authentic and meaningful connection. Let's talk about emotions, the messy, beautiful, sometimes overwhelming spectrum of human experience. Emotional regulation isn't about suppressing or denying these emotions, it's about developing a compassionate awareness of them. Self-awareness allows us to recognize our emotions as they arise. This awareness gives us the power to choose our responses, rather than being ruled by our emotions. We are all works in progress, constantly evolving and growing, but real growth requires a willingness to look at ourselves honestly. Self-awareness helps us identify areas where we want to learn and grow. It's about embracing our imperfections, not as failures, but as opportunities for learning and becoming the best versions of ourselves. Now let's talk about emotional intelligence, or EI. EI takes self-awareness a step further and says, okay, I understand my own emotions. Now how can I use that understanding to connect with and understand the emotions of others? It's about recognizing and empathizing with the emotional experiences of those around us. Relationships are at the heart of a meaningful life, but they can also be incredibly complex. Emotional intelligence is the key to unlocking deeper, more fulfilling connections. This empathy creates a foundation of trust and allows us to navigate conflict constructively, leading to stronger, more resilient relationships. Conflict is an inevitable part of life. Emotional intelligence gives us the tools to navigate these situations with grace and understanding. It's about finding common ground, even in the midst of disagreement, and working towards a resolution that honors the needs of everyone involved. Leadership isn't about holding a position of power, it's about inspiring and empowering others. Leaders with high EI create a culture of trust and respect. They lead with empathy, understanding that everyone on their team is an individual with their own unique strengths and challenges. Developing self-awareness and emotional intelligence isn't a destination, it's a lifelong journey. Be patient with yourself. There will be days when you nail it and days when you feel like you're back at square one. Embrace the journey and celebrate your progress along the way. Thank you for joining us on this journey to better understand self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Remember, these skills are like muscles. The more we use them, the stronger they become. Start practicing these skills today. Watch your personal and professional life transform as you embrace the power of self-awareness and emotional intelligence.